Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter.
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean's, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that tonight and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see our killer whales moving together in unison. This is just one of the reasons why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is orca. Their common name is the killer whale. Each of our 5 whales have their own personal names. We have our 3 females, Takara, Sakari, and Kamea. And joining us right before you are our 2 males, Tuar and Kayuke. Kamea is the youngest whale of our pod at just 10 years old, and Takara is the oldest, who is celebrating her 33rd birthday today. Now Takara is the matriarch, which means she is the leader. These whales trust us and play an active role in their health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we're able to teach the whales husbandry, or healthcare behaviors. Joining us from the sidelines are our trainers, Jacob, Julie, and Carrie, to help demonstrate just a few of these behaviors. One of the first behaviors we teach our whales is called a fluke present, and that is where they present their tail flukes to their trainers, as you can see Tuar demonstrating beautifully. Not only does the fluke present allow us to examine the whale's entire body, but it also grants us access to the easy-to-see, shallow veins on the right underside of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians are able to collect a blood sample from those veins at least once a month, and our whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. As you may see both Jacob and Julie demonstrating, you'll notice the trainers giving the whales tail massages or even back rubs. That is because killer whales have very sensitive skin, and it's just one of the many ways that we can strengthen our relationship with them. Now, collecting blood is just one of the diagnostic tools to ensure our animal's health. Another important tool is how much each animal weighs. We weigh our whales once a week on a killer whale size scale located in our pack adjacent habitat. We do so by asking the whale to slide their entire body up and onto that scale, just like Kayuki is demonstrating in the slide out. Now, while Kayuki is resting, you may notice that a large region of his body, from his dorsal fin all the way down to his tail flukes, still remain within the water. That region is known as the peduncle, and it possesses several powerful muscles and can weigh over several hundred pounds. So with the peduncle resting in this position, we wouldn't be able to get an accurate weight. To solve that problem, we'll ask Kayuki to lift his tail up and out of the water. And it's in this position that we know that Kayuki is weighing in at 9,820 pounds. It is important to weigh all of our animals to ensure that the younger whales like Kamea are growing appropriately, and that our older whales like Kayuki here are maintaining a healthy weight. All of our healthy behaviors help us to ensure that our whales are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital. We surprise and engage our whales every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they are born, they are learning necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mother and other members of the pod. Here at SeaWorld, our killer whales even play follow the leader with us by watching and copying our movements. Over on this side, hanging out with Kayuki is our new friend Jacob. That's going to play a quick game of follow the leader with Kayuki today. Let's take a look and see what they do together. Check it out. Kayuki is paying very close attention to Jacob. Killer whales have incredible eyesight both above and below the surface of the water. We often see them spot hopping or even leaping clear out of the water to get a better look at their surroundings. That particular behavior is known as the side bow, and we're going to see if Kayuki is up for demonstrating that high-flying behavior for you all today. It looks like Kayuki got that signal. He's heading down to the bottom of this 40-foot deep habitat. And if you turn your attention to the center, this is Kayuki. Killer whales can communicate in a variety of different ways. And one of those ways is through the use of producing vocalization from the blowhole located on the top of their heads. Switching over to this side, our new friend Jorge is going to help demonstrate one of those vocals. Let's take a listen. By leaping out of the water and slamming their body on the surface, it's a way of communicating and letting their presence be known. Let's hear just how loud Cayugas can be. Oh no, it's like we're running out of teams to the one. But thank you so much for being an incredible sport today. How about a round of applause for our awesome volunteers for helping us out? As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making a huge splash. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales within our care has shed light on the many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we have learned that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. Now that information is impossible to obtain out in the wild. However, some information can only be gathered through field observation. That is why SeaWorld works closely with our partners like the Norwegian Orca Survey to help further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators. Just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. On the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create things that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of caribou. A whale dips in and eats, while the other whales keep the fish together with spikes in their tail fins.
In the ocean, killer whales create waves to hunt, use fluke swipes to stun their prey, and can even beach themselves up and out of the water. For these whales, it's just a fun demonstration. But for you, it's time to get wet! Depending on where they live and the time of year, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things such as overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.